Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Volusia. It seems like a pretty strong field. Like, a lot of people are real fast, close to each other in time, so should be an interesting race overall. I think it's two different splits because there was about like 25, 26 people that registered. But we're car number one. Hopefully we can do pretty decent. But this is a pretty good field overall. But I like Volusia a lot, so I'm hoping we can do pretty well. Going way out here to try to get a run in for this lap. I'm gonna run top on the first lap for sure. I might stick top in 1 and 2. I don't know. I'll assess it when I run my first lap, how it is. So I'm gonna go up here and then try to get like a straight line on the exit as much as possible. 19.9, not bad. Because I ran my 905 in practice on the bottom, trying to pass somebody. But I was also with the track a little bit cleaner. Went in a little lower here, tried to cut off as much of the exit as I could. Might be slightly faster. 908, okay. So about the same time I ran in practice, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Because I was battling with like the 4 and the number 8 the entire practice. Like, I was running right with them, and the 8 car looks like he messed up his time a little bit, unless he still has another lap to run. But we ran a real good time, so I'm happy with that. Really didn't fall off compared to our practice time, but I was stuck on the inside for about like majority of it. And hopefully we can keep up that speed through the heats and try to start on the front row for the feature race. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green. Alright, well, we fell back to third because the 5 car got between me and the 2 car, so we're going to be starting in heat number 2 on the outside, which I'm okay with being on the outside at least, if we're going to be anywhere besides first. Only problem is heat number 1 is going to be stuck on the bottom for the feature, like the start of the feature race, so that's unfortunate. But hopefully we can have a pretty good heat race and finish at least second minimum, so I could start at least third in the feature race. That'd be great. We'll be right behind the leader, which would most likely be number 2 if he doesn't get in a wreck. Well, if he gets in a wreck, it'd probably be my fault because he's starting in front of me. But waiting on... oh, no, we're good to go now. Cool. Thought we were waiting on somebody. But probably going to do the restart, or just the start and all the restarts in 3rd gear. Well, we'll see how it is under pacing here. Yeah, I definitely think 3rd gear will be the play. 4th gear, you'll get up and go by the end of the straightaway, but I feel like you need that little bit of launch that 3rd gear gives you. 4th gear is just a little sluggish. Like, some people might start in 2nd, but I don't think that's any worth it, because you're going to have to shift twice, and shifting takes a little while in these cars. So it kind of slow you down. But we'll try to see where the 2 cars running and stuff, to try to follow him and see where he's picking up speed on us, because he ran a 7 in practice, which is absolutely flying. I think I could have gotten down to an 8 if I was not running against people in practice. All 4 tires face the same direction at the end of this thing. Yep, just try to not wreck this thing so we can have a decent starting spot at the end. Because if I could finish top 3, I'd be happy, because there's a lot of fast people in this race. I did really well in qualifying, which is great, because it's going to be tough passing once you get to the feature. I feel like you're gonna have to get to somebody's outside to pass them, I think, because everybody's pretty quick. Pace car is about to go in. I think he started in 4th gear, honestly. It didn't sound like he was in 3rd. Okay, hopefully we can hold off the 12 car on the inside. I think we'll be able to. Him and the 10 are battling, so we should be okay. Just have to run this middle line and kind of cut off the exit of the 12 and we'll be okay. Should get a better launch off the corner. Not as good as I wanted. Oh, 12 car got bumped from behind, and they're all wrecking back in the very back. Thought I had it muted for a second. That's why I like muted, unmuted. Thought I remember muting him. I didn't remember unmuting, but I had him unmuted. If we can just stay in this spot, I'll be happy. I think it's hard to make passes on the bottom once it starts getting slicked off like it is. Maybe real late in the feature, you'll be able to like, make a slide job work. Ooh, he got in the wall pretty good there. 19.906. And with these right sides further out than they used to be, I always hit the turn one wall, or not turn one, like the straightaway wall going into turn one on the front. I used to hit that all the time. I probably will more now. It's something tough to get used to in these cars, because it does stick out a little bit further than you're used to. Trying to pull up on the 2 car. We only got a few laps left though. Definitely do not want to hit the wall going into turn 3, especially that opening. That opening will absolutely destroy your race. Trying to get like a lower exit than him, like getting straighter earlier. The start of the race is going to be a struggle for us. Hopefully we can hold on to 3rd, get a good jump being behind the leader. Because the 12 car had a decent jump. He just ended up getting hit going into turn 1 on the 2nd lap, which ruined his race. Well, he's still only back in 4th, but it slowed him up enough to where he wasn't able to try to get up to 2nd. So that's going to be the hard part, is trying to maintain your spot on the bottom, because if you get stuck down there for too long, you're just going to get trained, which is going to suck. Ooh, went a little too high there in turn 1. Not going to do anything stupid here. Car behind me is real far back, so I don't imagine he's going to throw a slider or even attempt it. The exit of turn 4 is starting to get a little slick up there. If you can get like a cut down there, it would be nice. The 8 car actually got by the 12 there.
I just had a car. Thought checker was white flag.
Oh, that makes sense. He slowed it up. I think on the last lap, the 12 car checked up, lost the spot to the 8. That sucks. Good win by the 2. He's fast. We're only half a second behind him, though, so I'm happy about that. Ran pretty strong for the most part. And we were like a second ahead of 3rd, so that's good. Ran pretty solid. I'm happy with that. But we will watch heat number 2 here, which has who on pole? It's got the 5 car on pole, 4 car in 2nd. They'll be pretty quick, so let's watch this heat and see how it goes. Everybody makes it to the feature, so you don't have to worry about that. Because it's only how many people in this race? I honestly never checked. It was 13, it looks like, only. So, everybody will make it to the feature. I think 16 would have made it if there was too many. But this should be a good battle between the front 2. We'll see how good of a jump the 5 gets. Oh yeah, I want to go back really fast and hear the start from the 2 car. Because I want to know if he was in 3rd or 2nd, or 3rd or 4th, to be honest. He's at 23 there. Oh yeah, he's in 4th. He just had a good jump and never had a shift, so that's probably why I got bumped there by the 10 car, honestly. It's probably why I got bumped, because he might have been in 4th also, and then when I went to go shift, it slows you down so much, and I got bumped right there, so good to know. Gonna be in 4th for the restarts from now on. Usually you can get away with 4th in a street stock for the most part on every start, unless it's like a super short track. But it takes so long for the car to shift that the people behind you, if they're in the same gear, they're going to run in the back of you, it seems like. Especially if they get a good jump also. So you got to be careful with that. But pace car should be going in this time. Trying to watch it in my other screen real quick. Pace car is pulling in. So here we go. 5 car gets a really good jump. So does the 7. It's going to be a battle for 2nd to start off the race. We'll see if anybody tries to slide up where there's not room. No, he keeps it down low. Oh, he kind of slid up on the backstretch. They get together a little bit. He's going to try to slide him in 3. No, he keeps it low. That's the problem at this track. Oh, he gets a little high off the exit. Gets into the side of him. Goes way down into turn 1. He's going to have to pull up behind the 4 here. Try not to get into his left rear. He's getting into his left rear. Don't know if the 4 came off low or not, though. It's kind of hard to see at this angle. 7 car sliding it in, gets into the back of the 4. Saw that coming. That was definitely on the 7 there. 4 guys ended up in a wreck. 7 or 13 gets the worst of it, unfortunately. Big donut on the side of that 4 now, but 5 cars out to a lead. It's probably gonna finish like this because they're all single filed out now, so I'm just gonna skip forward till we are about to go into the feature race. All right, time for the feature. We are starting in 3rd. The 3 car ended up finishing 2nd where he was after all that stuff happened, so nothing really happened there after that wreck. It was just boring. People were spread out, and hopefully we can get a decent jump here and get in front of the 3 car. That's what I'm hoping. Since I'm straight behind the leader, hopefully I can get behind him. Does the back of his car say Mark Martin? I think it might. I can see like the MAR. I don't know if the K is there. Can I turn my wheel to see anything? No. Just a little bit, but not much. But we'll do the start in 4th gear and any restart in 4th gear. Any restart after a caution will be single file. Yeah, it's Mark Martin. Cool. You don't see people say anything about his name in a long time, since he's been retired for quite some time now. He raced for so long. Absolutely crazy. But hopefully we get a good jump being behind the leader here. And then try to battle the 5 to get by him. We'll see if we can or not. Don't know if we'll have a good enough jump is the problem. Gonna do my best though. Try to finish top 3 in this race.
I'm not going out marbles, so.
Yeah, I hate when people try to push you all the way out there. It's just kind of a dick move in a way. I absolutely hate that. I will stand my ground too, and I won't get pushed out there. We'll just be hooked together. I don't care. Because like when I see somebody doing that, like I will just stick to the bottom lane and not push the guy on the outside of me up, because I just don't think it's right. Like once you're in the race, things happen, but to start off in a restart, like just starting off the race and stuff, you're already trying to make enemies at that point. Because he was like right on our side, but
Radio check. Can you hear me over there?
he didn't really try to push me out too bad. He's really trying to lean on the edge of him. He went as soon as the pace truck went off. We'll see if the 5 tries to dive it in here. He is going low. Jesus Christ, there was a car to your inside. But we did get in front of the 3 car, which I'm happy with. So we got the 3rd. Ooh, he smacked the hell out of that wall. Try to get to as outside as possible. Not going to make it work. See if he goes back to the bottom. He does. Oh, it went too straight into that corner. Went way too high through 1 and 2. Trying to get just on the outside of the slick to where it gets into the grip later in the straight or the corner there. 5 cars putting the bumper to him though, or the side wall. He got in the wall there. He keeps it off him though. He easily could have destroyed the 2. Is the 10 car gonna try and make it 3 wide? No, he doesn't. Okay, 5 car. Getting completely sideways here. I did all I could to keep it off him because he got way too sideways there in that corner. God, I'm going too wide in the turn 1. Turn 1 is killing me right now. Because you got to go in just in the slick to where you slide up perfect to get a lot of speed. That turn 3, the lap before with the 5, really killed me. Killed a lot of my speed. Okay.
Sorry.
All good. Everybody's just running so tight. Got a little too sideways there into turn 3. But Volusia always puts on some real good races, which I enjoy. I always like racing here. Somebody's fucking tell me how many laps are left here. Dude, we still got 20 laps. Calm down. Calm down, spotter or crew chief, one of the 2. Oh, the dust. So much dust up here. Well, 10 and I have been like side by side since the drop of the green flag pretty much. I keep screwing up turn 1 so badly. Turn 1's been terrible for me. That's on me. I've been just so bad through it. This dust is really making it tough too. in 3 and 4. It's really bad through 3 and 4. 1 and 2, it's not that bad in.
You're clear. 20.428.
That was an okay 1 and 2. Oh, and there's a caution. Damn it, we're behind the 10 car too. That sucks. He was running really well in the bottom though. I can't fault that. Like, he was really good down there. Good run by him. That was fun. The 5 car just really screwed me in 3 and 4 when he was super sideways going into it. That really is what hurt me a lot. And people are making this bottom lane work, so might need to venture down there and see what it's got. Because the 2 car is still running like that middle line. He's kind of going straight through the slick, which is interesting. I guess there's some grip built up there from the guys running the bottom. But I don't really like running through it, but these pace laps are going to slick a lot of this off. It's going to push a lot of the marbles away since we're not going full speed through it and everything. It's not going to build anything up. It's going to clean it off. Are we going to get 2 to go here? Okay, we are. Cool. If we were still pacing, I was going to cut it. But people, the 10 car was running like pretty far down here. I think he was in like the middle of the slick, and I just kept sliding up way too much. Like, I kept getting to where I was like almost in the flat at the very top of turn 1, which sucked. Just kept pushing it too far. Sliding up and just not getting the right grip I needed. It was mainly me just entering too high. I just kept entering way up there in turn 1. 3 and 4 I feel like I was doing okay in, but the guys on the bottom were just flying down there. I don't know what happened to the 3. He's back in 7th. The 4 car was the one that got biased. I thought the 3 got biased the whole time. I wasn't paying attention to the relative with the numbers. Alright, if you're reading this, you lost. That's a funny back bumper. But we need to get a good jump here. Had a decent jump the first time, and the 5 was just pissed at the 2 and cut us off. Because we were definitely to like his door, and he was just like, I'm coming down, I don't care. So I had to check up for that. I'm shocked the 5 never got into the 2 to like dump him. I thought for sure that there's going to be a wreck between them, which who knows, there still might be. He might just be waiting. Because he might figure the 2 car can get back up to the front. Decent jump, I'll take it. Try to get down to the bottom. There is a lot of grip if you can get your car all the way down there.
Outside.
Let's see if I can get by the 10 like he got by us.
Clear high.
You just gotta not hit the inside wall. Yeah, there's a decent amount of grip down here, honestly.
Outside.
I just need to figure out how to get my car the straightest on exit there. Because I feel like that's where I'm going to struggle, is on exit of these corners. Too much throttle, got too high. I need to go in a little high and then try to get the car pinched down on the bottom for the exit. But the more we run again, the grip might build up. And the grip might come back down here. Okay, we got by the 10 fully, but he's back to our outside. Trying to just get a, I'm trying to get a grip line built up there for the exit of 4. Just mainly trying to stay off the wall here. But the 5 lost the spot to the 4 now. He is back in 3rd. Oh, that was close to the wall. I thought for sure I was clipping it.
Outside, outside. Still out there. Clear, clear, clear. 20.2.
I feel like a slight bit higher line in 3 and 4 might be faster, but I don't want to be in the slick really.
Clear, clear outside.
Because you can see they're running a little bit higher to where the slick is there. We've cleared the 10.
20.359.
Still going to try to stick down here. Because it seems like that outside line is too wide.
Clear outside.
Try to run up here in the slick slash grip where it's built up some. And that didn't go well for me in 3 and 4.
20.288.
Trying to keep up with these top 3. They're very fast. Especially a 2 car. 2 car is gone at this point. It's going to be hard for the 4 to catch him. Sorry, 10 car, I got sideways.
Outside, clear high. 20.285. 10 to go.
I just ran my fastest lap of the race. That's funny. Oh, I slipped too much there. Please don't get under me. He's peaking down there, but he doesn't have the momentum. I'm just really bad through 3 and 4 right now.
20.309.
Real sideways there. I got 2 sideways, not trying to block. He might be mad at me, but I did not mean that. My bad.
Now that's horrible.
My bad there at 10. I was 2 sideways off turn 2.
No, you're good. I was just trying to get a run coming off maybe and poke my nose under. I saw you got loose. I wasn't trying to get into you.
Yeah, no, that was more my fault, messing up. All right, another caution. We'll be...
Good racing though. We had a good side-by-side battle.
Yeah.
Held you up from the top 3, but I can't do anything here.
Oh no, I'm not as quick as them. We were side by side the whole first run too. It was fun. We had like the roles reversed though. Like he was on bottom the first run and got by me. I was on bottom the second run, got by him. But he never cleared us when we were on the top at least. But there was still a little bit more grip up there than there is now. I think everybody's trying to avoid driving along the bottom to clean it off again. Everybody's running up here under these cautions to not mess up the bottom. But it seems like the top's gonna go away.
We have a
or
better
it did.
start this time 3.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Starting
happened to the
third.
3.
Not second.
Or starting 4th, really. Because it's so much easier to miss a shift than just not shifting, honestly. Because the shifting really does slow you down in these cars. We just need to get another good jump. Try to get to the inside of the 5. I don't know if we'll be able to. It's going to be hard to see the leader. Because the car is slightly in our way. Might be able to see him going through 3 and 4, honestly. Hopefully the 10 doesn't get too big of a jump on us. I don't think he's going to try to, like, sit back and get a run. But I need to try to poke my nose to the inside like this to even see the leader.
Tires cleaned up there, hot rod.
Okay, we could see him just fine at least. Waiting on the go. Pace truck's in. He's really waiting on it. Jeez. He really waited on that one. Like the 5 car started going and then I reacted a little bit later than him. And then he was still waiting. The bottom got slicked off a little bit again. Like the marbles for the grip went away slightly. 5 got the wall a little. Oh, don't hit the wall. That was close. Dang, he got that middle flying right there. All right, we're back side by side with the 10 car.
3, you do not know how to do a start. I don't even race this car and I can do a start.
Yeah, they got that middle rolling now.
Clear high, clear high.
The bottom might have gotten a little bit too low for the slick down here. And the middle came in.
Clear high.
Kind of in both corners. You can make 1 and 2 still work. I'm sucking at it though.
Outside. Still out there. Clear high.
Just trying to hold right along the bottom so I don't come up and hit the 10 and trying to get as much grip as I can down here. It just ain't working.
Still out there. Clear high.
Don't hit the inside wall. Okay, we're good.
4. You'll be coming to 5 to go.
Too much throttle mid corner, but at least I didn't just mash it like I normally do. So normally I just mash it and get more sideways for exit. Ooh, 7 car went way too wide there. Okay, so we'll get back behind the 10. 5 car slid up really hard. 10 might have a run on him, honestly. Nope, he doesn't poke his nose down there. Try to run that middle and then get a low exit to try to get as much of a run as we can.
20.4.
5 gonna slide up again. This lapper is gonna screw up the 4 car, and the 5 ended up in the wreck. Slightly. That's gonna cause a caution, right? Is there not gonna be a caution? Wow, that just really screwed the 5.
Fucking moron.
Well, the 4 just kind of ran him straight over.
2 more, let's go.
And the caution comes out right there, and we did not get by the line, did we? Oh, we did. Okay. I thought the 10 got by the line, and I didn't. I was going to be so confused. Damn. I think the 5 car might have just stopped on track to bring out the caution, honestly, because he just left the sim. Wow, big race implications there. We're gonna get a spot out of that, which is nice. The 7 car kind of just went too wide in one corner and then lost all his time. That's all that happened to him. But that sucks. I don't know why the 4 tried to like cut low on the lap car. He was obviously staying down there and he just tried to like split him to go under the leader or something. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I think that guy just came out of pit road too or something like that. That was very weird.
But I'll leave that up to you.
But we're in 4th. If we can get a decent enough start, I kind of want to try to get to the outside of the 10, but I don't know if we'll be able to. But it's been great racing with him. We've touched a couple times, but it hasn't been anything malicious, nothing intentional. He got into me once barely, and then I screwed up right in front of him. So he got into me, but that one wasn't his fault at all. I think one of them was everybody just stacking up going into a corner, and we got bumped. Or he was like on the low side, barely slid up some. But it was nothing intentional. We all kept going just fine. But it's been good racing with him. But the 5 started in 2nd, and now he's out of the race. If I could finish top 3, it'd be great. But I think finishing 4th, we might lose iRating, honestly. Being car number 1. I don't know the strength of field or how much iRating I am over number 2. But number 2, Art, is very quick here. And we're going to have a 1-lap shootout, it looks like. So that's going to be scary for the guys behind. They might be trying to dive bomb it in and causing a huge wreck. I would not be shocked if there's a big wreck here on the final lap. There's not going to be a caution for it either. So you could go from 1st to last very easily. Because nobody besides that one guy that just got ran into is a lap down that I know of on track. Unless he's not here anymore either. I think everybody on track is on the lead lap.
Alright, dude, let's get those belts tucked
So
in.
we'll see how
Alright,
hard the
clean
4
over your
goes
tires
for it
off a
here.
little bit.
Okay, stop getting into me. I'm not trying to get pushed early. We had a decent jump, got away from the 7 some.
Green, green, green.
The 10 did not have a very good jump. I don't know if he started in 3rd or what. Try not to slide up into him. The leaders get together.
Outside.
Dang it, I was trying to go to the middle there by giving the 10 room and just didn't give him enough. Oh, I didn't give the 4 enough room there. Dang, good battle. I was really hoping to take that 3 wide and I screwed up there and didn't. I didn't get high enough on the 4, but I'm happy I didn't turn him.
Checker.
Good race.
Yeah, good race, good race. Good win by the 2. He was just being protective there at the bottom, and the 4 ran into him. I thought they were going to wreck or something, and I tried to go slightly high, but giving the 10 room, because I don't know how close the 10 was to me. I want to go back for that last start, because they got together. The 4 car went in a little lower, got his back left, checked up, and I tried to go slightly high. Okay, the 10 was a lot higher. I thought he was a lot closer to our door, to be honest. I didn't know he went all the way out to the outside. Damn, if I could have gotten that 3 wide and kept the momentum, because when I ran in the back of him, it stopped me. If I would have gotten that 3 wide, might have been able to get 3rd because the 10 car was going to have to go so wide, which he actually still did. And he had a pretty good run there on the last corner. But good race overall. Let's go back, see the incidents through the race. And see what these cautions were for, basically. Alright, so lap number 2, the 11 and the 13, they kind of just went for the same spot on the track. Like, the 13 was high, the 11 was going in lower than expected, in my opinion. The 3 was behind us, got hit by the 12 there. I think the 12 was kind of on the outside of the 7, but the 7 was pushing up. Like, that was just everybody slamming together. 9 car just came up and destroyed the 8 there. That's going to be that first caution, right? And the 13 just didn't miss it. Just kind of checked up, nowhere to go, and the 9 got into the back of the 13. Lap 16 here. The 9 just runs over the 11, coming off of... Oh, wait, the 11 was the one in the back earlier, too. Never mind. It wasn't the 9, but the 9 just ran over the 11 there. Jesus, what was this stack up? What the hell? This was off of a restart, wasn't it? Yeah. So the 3 car... Yeah, that's probably what the 12 is talking about. Did the 12 car get a black flag for that? He might have, honestly. And then the 9 car just went straight, got into the 12, big checkup, big wreck. That was a mess. And I don't even know if there was a caution for that, was there? The 9 car is destroyed. His front right is absolutely demolished. Yeah, his front right is not turning no more. So that's what's happening there. And then right here, this was the most confusing thing. Yeah, you 100% saw him. Like, I'm so confused. You saw the lapper, he's going low, and then you try to go low on him. Like, I understand you had the angle for that, but you see the leader go high with him because he's going low, and then just ran straight into him. And that really just screwed the 5 over. Because when he got spun around, it was right to the outside because it was in the back left. And then he had to miss him, hit the outside wall. I think the 9, like, DNF'd out. That's why there was no caution. That's why there's no caution for that. 13 just overdrives it and nails the 6 car there on the final lap. I'm surprised it didn't show the 10 and I getting together at all, to be fair. And then this is after the checkered flag. The 3 runs into the 7, 8 runs into the 3. But the, what's it called? 10 and I had a great race. Like, we were side by side basically the entire time. Because they were side by side up front. Actually, I want to go back to the very start because we had a good jump. I was going to the inside of the 5 and he's like, nope, I'm going down here. So I had to check up to not run him over. Because I know he got into me one of these corners where we got checked up. I'm not 100% sure when. But it wasn't anything bad. Was it right there? Oh, he got 3 wide from the 4 car. The 4 car threw it in 3 wide all of a sudden. Which I didn't know we were 3 wide, I don't think. And the 3 was outside of the 10. They get together slightly. The 4 got by me pretty quick. And then after that, the 10 car was following the 4's line. And then it was just a battle from there on out until the caution. He was slowly getting in front of me. And then we had the caution, so we had the restart here. And then I get to his inside. And then kind of get by him after a few laps. And then I screwed up, I think, right here before this caution. Like, I got too high here, got sideways. I was on the throttle too much. He tried to check up for me, which I appreciate. And then the caution was out at that point, which I don't know which caution that was. But then he got back by us because that middle lane started getting a lot of grip in it. And it was actually really fast here. Because I thought the bottom was going to still be there, but I was messing it up. But this middle lane, just in the slick where you could see a little bit of the grip right here getting built in, that's where he was running. You could see how fast he was going there on these few laps when he got by me. Because we ended up back behind him. The 7 car went too wide. Was it this lap? Yeah, he went way too wide this one. I think he followed the 10, but then he got way out there into the marbles. So we got clear of him. And then I started figuring out that middle line. And then got lucky with the 5 getting wrecked. And then we had a battle at the end as well. So thought these guys were going to wreck. Tried to take it 3 wide when I straightened out. And I just tried to not overcorrect it to get 2 sideways back the other way. So, like, you could see my wheels. I straightened out and turned back left a little bit too much to get into the back of the 4. And that just slowed my momentum, unfortunately. I didn't realize how far away he was. I thought he was going to be a lot closer, like right here. So I was trying to get in this lane right here because I thought he was right here. But he was way out there. So I got slowed up for my own mistake there and finished 4th. Could have maybe finished 3rd. It would have been a tight 3 wide battle through 3 and 4. Hell, who knows? Maybe we could have gotten 2nd because we could have had the preferred lane, honestly. We would have been running right where this 4 car is for the most part, and he would have had to gone lower. Or we just would have gotten pushed up a little bit, maybe got into the 10. I don't know. But it would have been a good battle there for 2nd at the last lap if I didn't mess up and hit the back of the 4. Luckily, we still had a 0x through the whole race, which was awesome. And a lot of fun. Good racing. So we finished 4th. Might lose the slightest bit of iRating because the 10 car finished 3rd. He's going to gain a lot. So good race by him. The 7 car finished up here, so they're going to gain a bunch. I think I'm going to lose a little bit because of that, but the 5 did finish pretty far back, so I don't know. We'll see, but let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in strength of field, almost 2,100, so not terrible. What was car number 2? He was he's over 3,800 now, so he was actually pretty good up there. Car 3, where did he finish? He was at like less than 2,700. So there's a pretty big gap between 2nd and 3rd, and not that big of a gap between me and 2nd. But I do lose 4. Thought we might, but we gained a bunch of safety hitting 4.0 again, which is nice. Haven't been above 4.0 in most of the last season, I feel like, because we ended up with a bunch of incidents going through the sprint car tour last season, which was rough. But I think I'm done running the sprint car tour now, just because it doesn't really reward you for finishing that well. Because if you saw my sprint car tour race, and if you watched it all the way to the results page like this, I went on a rant how, like, I was car 8, finished 11th, I lost 7 iRating, and then car number 7 finished 5th in the B main, didn't make the feature but gained 1 iRating, and he was a number higher than me. It makes no sense. Like, I finished 11th out of 37, he finished 25th out of 37, and he's one number higher than me and gained an iRating. That stuff makes no sense. So I think I'm just gonna start running the normal 410 races. So if you finish decent in that, it'll actually reward you for the right amount and not give random people that don't make the feature gain iRating. That stuff doesn't make any sense to me. So just a little rant, but we lose 4 iRating there. That's fine. We're still pretty good on iRating. I'm happy about that. I like being above 4K. It just is solid to me. That's like a good number to keep at least. But we didn't have nearly the fastest car. The top 2 definitely were the fastest. The 4 car was really quick. He just got messed up in the heat race. If he wouldn't have had to start 6th and he would have started 4th, because he was in 2nd, I believe. Go back to heat 2. He started out in 2nd, yeah, and the 5 car was out in front, and then he got ran over by somebody. I forgot who it was, but if he would have been able to start 4th instead of 6th, I think he had a shot at the win there, which he still did. He just barely got into the 2 at the end and slowed them both up on the bottom. But good racing overall, very fun racing with Mitch there in the 10. We battled all race and kept it clean for the most part, and we got a 0x out of it, which was very fun. We were actually the only 2 drivers with a 0x, and we battled side by side the entire race pretty much. So good racing by the 10. That was a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the racing. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.